Anyone here? Well, we'll wait a few minutes to see if anyone else shows up. We only got two people so far. All right, we got up to five people. Very good. Very good indeed. For those of you that are in seventh grade, I put the study guide in the Microsoft Teams. We're just going to wait a few minutes to make sure that people show up if there's anyone that wants to. Seventh grade, if you are here and you don't know where the study guide is, I'm going to post a copy of the study guide in the chat. There you go. Wait just a few more minutes. How's everyone doing today? Doing good? I know today's Friday, so you shouldn't have gotten any e-learning. You can still work on it, but didn't have anything new assigned, so that's good at least. So if there's anyone here that's from seventh grade, hello. We're going to be going over the study guide right now. So if you could pull it up, that'd be great. The study guide is broken down into several parts, with most of it being topics. We start with ancient Korea and ancient Japan before moving on to Ming and Qing dynasties, rise of Imperial Japan, going on to the Chinese Civil War, the Second Sino-Japanese War before going on to World War II in Asia, Korea, Vietnam, and then minor China, Japan, and Korea. So, if there are any seventh graders here, I posted the study guide to Microsoft Teams. If you do not get it, please please either email me or have your parents email me. That way I can send it to you directly. Hello. Hello everyone. Again, this live stream is going to be however long it needs to be to really help these seventh graders with their study guides. Make sure that they're getting it. Make sure if I answer any questions that they might come up. So I'm just gonna wait here for a little bit, see if anyone shows up with any questions. See if anyone goes onto the study guide, takes a look at it. While that's going on, we'll just wait a few minutes. So yeah, and if there's no questions to be asked really on the study guide, then this isn't really going to be that long of a stream. I'll wait another couple minutes. If anyone has any questions that they want to ask about anything else while we're waiting, I guess go ahead and ask them now. Seeing as no one is asking any questions about the study guide. Not right now. Maybe later. Right now, we got to get through some schoolwork first. I also have Teams open, so if anyone has any questions there, feel free to ask. I did send out the study guide last night. Sure, it was late last night. It was 10 o'clock, but it was sent out. So that's actually a very good question for the test. Um, the test will be. It's going to be complex. There will be. Okay, let me first explain how we're going to do this. I am experimenting with a RenWeb based web test, which would allow me to sort of proctor and examine the test as you guys take it. Um, the test will be April 6th. Um, and if I get it to work, it'll be just like any other test we do in my class, with multiple choice leading to true and false, then to short answer, then to essay, then to document. Um, if everything goes according to plan, the test will be April 6th. Yes, it will be an online test. Yes, the test will be online. We'll see how it goes. I'm not sure exactly how well it'll be done, but what's the worst that can happen? That is an excellent question. Um, won't people be able to cheat? I believe the RenWeb test allows me to proctor it, which I've been examining, um, which would then allow me to set a time limit for how long they'd have. So yes, they would be able to cheat, but most of the answers that they would have to then look up would waste their time on the rest of the test. Um, Again, I will provide further details. I just found out about the web test yesterday, last night, as I started looking more into it. So it's going to take me a few days to get myself familiar with it. Any parents that are watching, you might see some tests appear in seventh grade. Don't worry about them having to take those. Those are just me experimenting. Um, but I don't know. I don't have answers for that right now. I hope that being able to proctor it, that it would be able to eliminate the cheating, 'cause that might allow me to see what the students are doing or if they leave the page. So, of course, that still allows them to just, cheat via either means. But unfortunately, with the situation we're in, there's not much I can do to prevent that besides, asking parents to be vigilant and letting them know in advance that there's a test coming and the students are not allowed to use outside resources. Yeah, I got a message. Why? Because that's just how this we need to get this done. The material um, is just necessary to be covered, and I want to cover it as when we can. We've been on this topic for a while. I was hoping to end it before we went on spring break, but circumstances prevented that. The last time I was in school was on Monday morning. Yeah, that was the last time I was out was Monday morning. The good thing about this test is that it can grade itself if I put in the multiple choice true and false, I believe. So you might be able to get that back as soon as you finish. Don't quote me on that, and I'm not 100% sure. I've never used Run Web Test before. But if not, seeing as we're in isolation, I should have it back to you within, 3 days. Much faster than I normally get tests back to you. Oh, I'm sure everyone will be fine. My tests aren't that bad. You're overreacting to the difficulty. But note on the study guide that I've only given you the topics. I've not given you the detailed from notes. You will get those from your own notebook. I've provided an example of the detailed notes underneath ancient Korea, but I've given you guys the notes. These are just the topics that will be discussed. Oh, my tests aren't that bad. They're just long. Not today, Liz. Not today. I will post the study guide again in the chat. Those of you that are can't get it or haven't gotten it yet, there you go. I sent the study guide on Teams. I've also just posted in the chat right here. Um, the study guide contains all the topics that we've covered in class before we went on break, as well as the topics from the study.com articles. Oh, yeah, I sent the study guide on Teams. I also sent it in this chat room. So if you have not gotten it or you know of someone that has not gotten it, please let me know and I will soon see if I can get it to them. And the test will be timed. It won't be a very short amount of time. It'll be my normal length of time that you would normally get. But the test will be April 6th. The test will be April 6th, yes. I will see, but unfortunately, if that's the case, if you don't finish within the time limit, then we might just have to grade what we have. I will make the time limit as generous as possible. I'll take the test first, as I always do, to see how much time you guys need. and usually just extend it from there. I always underreact. I mean, I could be explosive and loud and crazy, but the test is going to be fabulous. You're going to do a great job, 100%. Lovely. You'll be A-okay. Is that better? Am I now overreacting? Is my overreacting good now? So, does anyone have any questions about what's on the study guide or about the test in general? The test is April 6th. It is not tomorrow. I will not give you a test on a Saturday or Sunday. That'd be mean. No, I would not give it to you tomorrow. That's mean. I mean, if you want it tomorrow, I can give it to you, but even then, I wouldn't do that. Giving you a test on Saturday and Sunday wouldn't be mean? Yes, I will have an online Kahoot ready for you next week. I'm not going to guarantee for Monday, but I'll guarantee you at least by Wednesday you'll have it ready. And again, I'll post that in the description of this video as well as in Teams. So does anyone have any questions about what's on the test? Oh, if we do play the Kahoot game, I will definitely do that live. You don't have to participate in any of the live streams or any of the Kahoots or any of the studying, but I encourage you to. It's only going to help. So, does anyone have any questions? If not, I'm not going to sit here in silence waiting for a question to appear. All right. Well, I am going to do another stream at 7 o'clock for those of you fellow students that were still sleeping. So if you think of any questions by then about the study guide or that you want to ask about the test, feel free to come back to that one at 7 and ask your questions then. Until then, stay safe, stay out of trouble, stay good. 2 hours for what? What do you want the 2 hours for, Liz? Bye, everyone.